again, valued viewer. I believe that you're keeping well, and I am super excited to welcome you to this very fresh installment of the Bookshelf, streaming live from the studios of the Western Spring Television. The Bookshelf is the platform where we get to engage with everyone and everything that has a relationship with books. My name is Damilola Raphael, your teaching and learning advocate. And I am back. It's gonna be bigger, it's gonna be better. This is ah more refreshing, more rewarding. So let's very quickly talk about the mandate, right? Push for this season of the bookshelf that we are on, and that is to prioritize. Okay, so we had a play on words there. We kind of like a pun, a play on words, prioritize. So for us to put the first things first, to major on the major, minor on the minor, and also talking about our eyes, care of our eyes. Very, very important. I hope you're doing justice to that, taking care of your eyes, because reading, of course, can be done without the sight, but it's more challenging, okay, to be done without the sight, especially for somebody who's had the gift of it before. Um, ah, so please prioritize, take care of your sight. It is very, very important. Take care of your eyes. Okay, that's the organ of sight, right? Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a word ah that is very, very close to prioritizing. Something that helps you continue in the pursuit of prioritizing, and that word starts with the letter D. It is not damn it, like cannot be my name. Okay, because my name is more than a word. My name is an entire sentence. So it's just one word and starts with the letter D. As I said, it is determination. So I'm going to be looking at different um, dictionaries and the meanings that they have for this word. Three dictionaries basically. I'm going to be using three dictionaries, and okay, so let me just give you a hint as to what's going to be happening today. I remember, I think, 2 seasons before now, I gave my word, and then the last season we talked about this in passing. It is happening today, where I said I'm going to be bringing on some of my behind the scenes team, who help us to have a very wonderful show on the bookshelf. So I'm going to be bringing a couple of them on the show today. Don't worry, you will see their faces, the people who make this happen, who make this happen. We're going to be seeing them, we're going to be bringing them live. You watch them, you listen to them, and please help to celebrate them. Remember, we are on all social media platforms and on YouTube. You can follow us. Please do well to subscribe. It is important, okay? So you can, and of course, hit the notification button. And that's at Western Spring Television, Western Spring Television, NG on YouTube. Interact with the post, share it, let other people also get inspiration from what we do right here. And of course, spread the word, okay? Drop comments for us as well. We'll be most grateful for that. So, determination, that's the word. Determination. I had determined, right, that I was going to do it, and the determination is manifesting. It's coming into manifestation. I love the lines. So, let us look at the Oxford, and then we'll look at Merriam-Webster. You may just go ahead and start opening them on your side so that as we read, you follow through. And of course, the third one is the Cambridge Dictionary. So I'll start with Oxford, determination. The dictionary meaning there is the quality of being determined, firmness of purpose. The quality of being determined, firmness of purpose. We put under Oxford Dictionary, another meaning there says the process of establishing something exactly by calculation or research. The process of establishing something exactly by calculation or research. So there is a process to it. There is calculations to it. You don't just go, oh, I'm determined to do this and expect everything is just going to fall, like they will say, lines fall onto you in pleasant places. Definitely lines will fall onto you in pleasant places, but sometimes you just have to remember also that no cross, no crown. All right. So you just have to bear the cross to some extent before then the crown coming in. So let's bring on our first guest for today. As I said, it's going to be a number of them, so we can accommodate as many people and just be very quickly interesting as well. So the first person I have, this is ladies first. So, okay, let's see her fine face, shall we, please? Oh my goodness. So this is the person responsible for everything you see and can appreciate physically. Even though she has helped me to ransom at some point, I'm like, please. Okay, we have Abimbola Olanrewaju, and she is a cosmetologist. Thank you so much for joining us on Set of the Bookshelf today.
Good afternoon. My name is Olanrewaju Abimbola. This is my first time coming here.
Yeah.
I really appreciate, I love this. I want to do this.
Ah, yes. Great. She says she wants to do this. I mean, just look at that. She's representing her skill, displaying very well. Yes. So now I'm going to be telling a story much later about why we are coming up with this exercise. So remember, I always say whoever says learning is boring has not met me. Ha! Learning is fun. You should have fun while you're learning. I promise. You could just be reading. If somebody else reads it, it's not funny. But you even solving math, I promise you're solving math and you're just because come on, I hit this one. I'm gonna crack the next equation. So she has two books in front of her. These are books that we have reviewed previously on the broadcast of the bookshelf. Most recently is the bigger one, the bulkier one at the bottom. Yeah. That is the autobiography of Kola Afolabi, The Resilient Prince of Hope. Okay, yes. And then the one on top is Probe for Dismissal. Okay, so that's by veteran Joel Olayode. Yeah. Okay, so she's gonna choose either one. Now, when you're typing, there is something called word per minute, right? How many words you can type per minute. So somehow it got mixed up, so I decided to come with the books that we've already reviewed. So it doesn't look like one person is doing one thing better than the other person. So by themselves, they're going to open to a page, and then they would read, and then we would decide how many words they were able to put together. Now, on your side, you will get the specific word because you can actually pause the video and, count. But we may not be able to do that on this side. So we'll just guess. Okay, per line, there should be about 7, 6 words. And then this person was able to read 4 words. So that's about 7 times 4 or 6 times 4. That's the calculation we're going to be reading. It's just like you're doing an external examination. Do you really think that those, the people who mark, do you think that they actually read everything word for word? Sometimes it's just, okay, because they have so many scripts in front of them. So I'm going to be using one of those tactics. So I've given you hints, right? How they mark some of your scripts. Okay, so I've given you a hint on what we're going to do. So Bimbo, which one would you like to read?
Okay. Okay, let's go for the story of a life filled with grace, autobiography from Joel
Olayode. That's a probe for dismissal. Yeah. Okay, so open to any page.
Okay.
Okay, you've gotten what you would like to read.
Yes.
Okay. Now, before you read that, you told me you studied a particular course for your past in something else.
Yes.
You want to tell us what it is?
Yes, I study microbiology, and I'm a professional makeup artist too. So during my NYSC camp, I'm very, very active on camp. I do makeup for camp official. That's how I got an opportunity to be here. I do makeup for TV presenter, and I love it. It's just what I always want to do. One thing I love to do always to do makeup. I do it for fun. Whenever I'm depressed, I love doing makeup to make myself happy. Well, I love the fact that I'm doing it every day. Because I do it every day. They present on TV every day. So it's something I want to do, to be doing makeup every day, and here I am. I do it every day and I love it.
Okay, your time starts. 1, 2, 3.
So here we have university education. The 3 years that I spent at the college was to have a great influence over my life, in line with the charge of our principal in his speech at our graduation that we should always aim high. For lower aim, it is crime and putting this side by side with the fact that all what we had learned at the college was for life. I saw moving forward as a task that must be accomplished. My posting to Oromiyan Local School Board, Ile-Ife Original, depend by my spirit because I had never been to town before that time, and so I couldn't claim to know anywhere or anybody in the area. My first time at Ile-Ife, therefore, was my going there
And
to
that's 1
submit
minute. Thank
my
you
posting
very
letter
much.
to the board.
You don't have to get through the full stuff. Okay, so if I could have the clock, I'll be very excited to have the clock right there. All right, so you wanted to give me posting letter. You're doing well. Okay, so remember we said we're just going to use assumptions to calculate this. So I'll count the first line, the number of words there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now remember, if you have A, if you have I, and they're standing alone, they still make for a word. So that will give you extra marks. 11 multiplied by the number of lines now she was able to cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You didn't finish this, but I'll just give it to you. 12.
I get to the full stop. There's full stop there, so I get to that full stop.
Where is the full stop? We go to
yeah, letter to the board.
Okay,
yes.
Okay, so that's not it. Let's see it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that's 11. 11 times 11 is about 110. Okay, so Bimbo was able to do 110 words per minute. Okay, we're bringing on somebody. She's clapping for herself. Don't worry, celebrate yourself. I love that. I love that. Okay, so she said she does makeup for fun, and now she, had to read for fun. We'll be bringing in the second person, and I'm going to be letting you in on why I have this folder with me. This belongs to our sister station, and the reason I have this folder with me is because something happened. I saw a teenager, I think she's about 13 or 14 years old, and she was supposed to be in church. That actually happened in church, talking about that word determination that we are focusing on. So she had a notebook that you would have assumed is meant for, how to take church notes and all of that. And then praise and worship was going on. So she was supposed to be singing, she was supposed to be dancing, and all that activity. But she had that book. And then there was another smaller book inside. I just saw her from the back. And I was wondering why it was that, she was just focused. And I'm like, okay, which kind of spirit? So I went to the front and I said, okay, so what's going on? Thinking she was reading ahead. Maybe, okay, if they were going to be asked questions about what had happened to the previous service. And I saw that she had a book right in the middle of the exercise book, a smaller book, and she was reading. Honestly, I didn't take it in bad light. All what I saw there was the determination for her to read. It is possible that somebody borrowed her that book. She saw it in somebody's bag and felt, okay, can I read? And the owner had told her, you have to finish it because I have to take it back to school tomorrow or something like that. And she was bent on finishing it. So she put it in the middle of a book that would have been taken for the church notes so that she could read. So just tell me about determination. She was determined. You could just do about anything. All what you require is determination. Remember, what you desire is on the other side of fear. So let's take on the Merriam-Webster dictionary meaning now of determination. The act of officially deciding something, such as in law, a decision of a court or administrative agency settling an issue, a case, or a claim. We could also say that determination is a quality that makes someone continue to pursue achievement of something that is difficult. And now I have my next guest with me in the studio. If you can hear me, here is the reason why you can hear me. He's sitting pretty, Adeyemi Best. He is a sound technician. How are you doing today?
Thank you.
So you make the whole world hear us, and now the whole world is hearing you.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
How has it been?
To the glory of God, it has been wonderful, and I can't complain.
Okay. Of course, I heard folks jabbing at you a while back, telling you, okay, so you are touching, invading everybody's space. Do you feel uncomfortable having to mic a woman?
Apparently, I would say sometimes yes,
Okay.
because there are some people that come simple and open, and you feel like, okay, I can do this thing. But there are some people you feel like to mic them sometimes. Personally,
Yeah.
if I should say personally, I feel like, oh, I don't know how this person will feel. I don't know how, I have to put that into consideration.
Yeah.
There are some people that would not want you to mic them.
Male,
they would want
females,
a female individual to do that.
Okay. All right. So without further ado, we have two autobiographies in front of you. Proof for dismissal. Our Prince Scholar Afolabi, the Resilient Prince of Hope. Which one would you want to go for?
I will be reading from the autobiography of Kola Afolabi, the Resilient Prince of Hope.
All right, open to any page.
I think I will be reading from. I should not go deep.
Okay,
let me just read the foreword.
All right, your time starts now.
Yeah, it is a distinct pleasure and privilege to write this foreword to autobiography of Kola Afolabi, the Resilient Prince of Hope, at 70. The author, Prince Kola Afolabi, was my student in Masters of Business Administration MBA program of Lagos State University. Between 1997 and 1999, we later became colleague, business partners, and bosom friend. Even then, he stood out clearly among his peers, not just for his shape, intellect, but for his uncommon sense of purpose in search of excellence. Indeed, one of his consulting firm is titled Excellent, and
all right, that's up. You use exactly. Don't close it up so I can very quickly count and tell you your grades immediately.
Yes,
so the leading lady, Abimbola, had 110 words per minute. Let's count the first line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you stopped where?
Yeah, I stopped ability to.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll give you this 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 120. So Adeyemi best is leading. 120. All right, I'll be bringing in my next guest. This is so exciting. I don't even need to go on a break. So I'll be giving us information and talking about determination. The Ministry of Education here says no NELD, no NYSC. Education Minister announces strict new rules. The federal government has reiterated its commitment to strengthening the integrity of academic records and improving institutional compliance across the education sector as part of broader reforms aimed at safeguarding the credibility of the country's educational system. NELD, or NERD, basically means Nigeria Education Repository and Data Bank. I'll take that again. Nigeria Education Repository and Data Bank. So I have another guest with me right on set, and he's a news editor. So coming on the heels of being a news editor, I just took a news report here with regards education, and Anu has been very generous to me in recent times. Joel AanuOluwayimika, how are you doing?
I'm fine, man. Nice to be on this show.
So you're always behind the scenes, pushing us to face the people. Now I have brought you to my face that same audience. Okay, so we have two autobiographies here. Which one would you want to go for?
I think I'll prefer this.
You will go for autobiography of Kola Afolabi, the Resilient Prince of Hope. I mean, look at the bulkiness of it. You should just go for that smaller one.
No, I like big books.
Bulky materials. Amazing. Tell me about being an editor. So, what page would you want to open to?
I think I will go to 88.
88. Okay. Start now.
He chose his lifestyle. Thank God he had wife and children with moderate achievement of a bungalow building in Lagos and building property under construction in Iragbiji before he passed on in March 2012. Fatai Afa Sikiru took to aluminium fabrication, later transport business and Islamic affairs respectively, and to the glory of God in my lifetime, both are not tenants but living in their respective houses and blessed with children of both sexes. Alhaji Rafiu and Mukaila Afolabi, English conversion calls them by my cousins. But as for me, they are motherly blood brothers. Alaji, a bricklayer, and Mukala, a carpenter. The relationship bonding between I and them is such that in thin needle size cannot even get a space to pass in between
That makes
us.
40 seconds. So where did you stop? Us. Beautiful. So I'll count the very first line. 1, 2, 3. Where did you start? Okay, here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to count this. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. Okay. So who's going to do that for us? 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times 4 is 36, I think. That's
Yes.
126. Oh my goodness. So 110, 120, 126. Amazing. Okay. So I'll be bringing on my last guest. So thank you so much, Anu, for
pleasure.
coming on set
It's a pleasure.
today. Okay, so let's take the third dictionary meaning, right, of definition of the word determination, and it's going to be coming from Cambridge. It says the determination is the ability to continue trying to do something although it is very difficult, the process of controlling, influencing, or deciding something. And that's according to the Cambridge English Dictionary. And very quickly, I think I also want to visit JAM, the last news I'll be taking, then I'll take on my last guest, and of course we'll be saying our buys on the show for today. JAM has, according to the Punch newspaper, JAM not responsible for HND graduates NYSC non-mobilization. Oloyede insists. And here, JAM pays CBC centers 1.57 billion naira for 2026 UTME registration. That's a whole lot of money, and you could just have milked out your part of it, or you come back next year to make your money, not say, oh, there is no job, oh, there is nothing for me to do. The money is just flying among the politicians. CBT centers are not politicians, okay? So get involved, wake up, don't stay idle, do something with yourself. And finally, we have a cinematography expert or a cinematographer with us on set. He's my namesake, Damilola Abayomi. How are you today?
I'm good.
I brought you here finally. You've been telling me it's 3, 2, 1.
You're live.
Now you are live.
Yeah. Good
Amazing.
afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here.
Awesome. So we have 2 autobiographies. Which one would you want to go for?
I'll go for this.
Okay, proof for dismissal. Open to any page.
All right. I'll go page 43.
Okay, your time starts now.
These boys who already blocked the road had with them all forms of dangerous weapons and were demanding for my means of identification. However, before I could open my mouth to say a word, they had descended on me and started to beat me so mercilessly with whatever they had on them. Someone shouted, "Petrol tires and matches, quickly." By this time, I was on the ground with their leader, putting one foot on my chest, raining curses and abuses on me, and that nothing would save me from them that day. As he was waiting for his boys who went to look for tires and petrols, he felt like having a stick of cigarettes in his mouth, but the cigarette dropped. This made him to remove his foot to pick the cigarette. Before he could pick the cigarette, I rose. I rose up and took to my heels, targeting the Aton residence of my friend Adeyemi. As I was running, I was shouting my friend's name.
All right, thank you very much. That makes it for the fact you flipped. He's the first person to flip. Where did it start from?
I started from here.
Okay.
And I ended it here.
The second line. Okay, so let's count the first line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to count that one right there. 14. 14 times 12, that's 140, 20, what? 140 and then 28, that's 168. Did I do my math right? I did my math right. Okay, so it was 110, 120, and then 126. Now 148. Thank you so much.
You forgot to add something while introducing me. I'm actually the fastest reader.
We just proved that now.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Dami. It was amazing having you on set. All right, dear viewer, this is where we get to call it a wrap on this episode of The Bookshelf. You loved it, right? So be determined as well to pursue. If you have challenges in whatever way, find a way to reach out to me at Damilola Unusual on Instagram, and I'll definitely respond to you. I look forward to your success stories. Remember to prioritize. Until next time, my name is Damilola Raphael, your teaching and learning advocate. Saying goodbye and God bless. Thank you so much, everybody.